The short version is that the cloud has been affecting everything, especially the developer experience and the way that developers work nowadays. And with cloud databases, that means that databases have been also joining the party. Or put another way, since databases are such a key part of the technology stack for developers, with cloud databases, that means that the party can actually get started. So from the developer point of view, your tools, your code editor, your source code control systems, your Git hosting, the way that you collaborate with your team, the way you deploy and run your code, it's all been moving to the cloud over the years. So it's just been natural that databases have also been climbing onto the cloud wave. And that helps to complete this massive shift or journey to the cloud. Cloud databases just match and align with the trends, where nearly everything has been moving to the cloud or to what's been called the hybrid cloud. So think of Google Docs or Sheets and Slides, and it's all been born in the cloud. And Microsoft apps, Microsoft Office applications have also been moving to the cloud too, so that you can get all these tools and applications right now through your web browser. So developers today, and more than ever in the future, we could just pop open a web browser and start immediately getting productive. If we want to develop or code something up or work on our projects, you could just think of VS Code IDEs in the cloud, or think of online Jupyter notebooks or AI and machine learning models. It's all coming via a web browser. It's all pre-installed in the cloud, especially all these AI and deep learning models that you might want to play with and learn about. It is all so convenient.
There's a plethora of different database types and platforms now available in the cloud consumption model. By taking away the substantial burden of managing a database, the cloud model has allowed individuals and companies to focus their resources on creating truly amazing, life-changing applications. In fact, the pace of innovation for companies large and small has never been faster. Some examples include in retail and shopping, where we get highly personalized and customized shopping experiences, or travel and leisure, where we have an easier time with our travel experience and it's highly customized. And it makes our airline and other travel options much more operationally efficient. It also extends to the gaming industry. We have highly interactive games delivered directly to our mobile phones that scale to millions and millions of users. Or in healthcare, where you find and consume medical services regardless of where you are. It's not a stretch to say that the majority of the applications we use in our everyday lives are powered in part or completely by cloud databases.
Every organization today needs a distributed data fabric that spans across multiple clouds and to the edge to rapidly build, manage, and deploy applications. Cloud databases bring flexibility, reliability, security, and affordability to data management and provide a solid foundation for building modern business applications. In particular, they can rapidly adapt to changing workloads and demands without increasing the burden on developers, so that they can focus on doing what they love, build great applications.
One of the most interesting customer use cases, I think, is with game developer Lodem. They've been using Couchbase for a while and have recently adopted Couchbase Capella, which is our cloud database as a service. And when we consider what some of the challenges were that Lodem faced that made them look for a cloud database solution, simply put, it was their users, the gamers themselves, and their expectations. It's no surprise that gaming apps, especially these really the most popular titles, they have to handle tons of unpredictable traffic on unreliable networks that could slow or fail at any time. And at the same time, they knew they needed to also provide seamless gameplay, zero downtime, or else the users would simply abandon the app. And for a game vendor, that's the worst scenario. So Lodem knew how critical it was to keep gamers happy and playing, regardless of the device they were on and the state of their network connection. So to provide that always-on great experience for gamers that really keeps them coming back and playing, Lodem uses Couchbase Capella for the scale and speed necessary to power its most popular title, 4 Picks 1 Word. And this game is a smash hit, hundreds of millions of downloads and counting. And I'm a loyal gamer too. It's a fantastic game, very addictive. And as its popularity grows, so does the need for that global scale. So with Capella, Lodem is really seeing kind of 3 benefits. First, that scale to meet the demands of the increasing numbers of gamers worldwide. Second, the fact that Capella is developer-friendly and really easy to use and supports SQL. And this meant Lotum's small 35-person development team was able to adopt it really quickly and become productive immediately. And third, with Capella App Services, Lotum is able to provide that offline first capability by embedding data processing directly to the game on all of its supported platforms. And this means that the gaming experience isn't interrupted by network delays or outages. And App Services further can synchronize data between game devices and the cloud to ensure, accurate stats and ranking and scores, even if the player switches devices mid-game. So it's this ability to distribute data processing from the cloud to the edge to the device and automatically synchronize across it as well that allows Lotum's games to be always available and always fast with or without internet connectivity.
It's very important for developers to be able to focus on their application logic and not be bogged down by the complexities of the database, the administration, the management, etc. And when it comes to developer experience, we have to consider several touch points. So when developers who are new to the platform, they're going to benefit from a simple, intuitive UI, which is supplemented with documentation that's relevant and up to date. Reference guides, getting started guides, tutorials, sample applications tutorials, they are all going to be very important and integral to the onboarding process. While an easy-to-use UI is important for developers who are new to the platform, most advanced developers are going to benefit from a comprehensive management API that would allow them to automate the development and deployment and administration of the database clusters. This is using scripts like Terraform, Ansible, or integrating into their CI/CD pipeline. Now, when it comes to actually interfacing or interacting or accessing the data, supporting SDKs in a wide range of programming languages with an idiomatic API is extremely important for application developers. ORMs and ODMs, they will provide application developers with higher level abstractions that closely mirror the structure of their data, and this is going to simplify application development. Finally, it is important to consider how the database will connect with the rest of the developer ecosystem. Now, when a developer is building an application, they are not going to be using the cloud database in isolation. It's going to be one among many subsystems that the application is going to be interfacing with. So the ability for the cloud database to easily integrate with the rest of the subsystem is important, whether it's monitoring, alerting, logging, or interfacing with the other application development platforms. All of this is very critical for improving the overall development experience.
Let's look at the larger trend that we are seeing in the industry. We used to say all the enterprises are becoming software companies. From there, we have come to a stage where we say all those companies are becoming data companies. And with this, there's an emergence of a new breed of applications that we call data applications. And the cloud databases are going to enable a Cambrian explosion of these data applications as we move forward. And this they're going to enable by making data available on tap, which means you just have to write your application logic and ready to go. All those database administration, the cost of maintaining and managing them, and the developer friction that we have typically had will all go away. So on the whole, the outlook for cloud databases is quite sunny.